Hello, people. What is going on? Welcome back to Each on His Own TV. Preview time for West Ham United versus Newcastle United. A game where we need a result and we are running out of time. We're running out of points and we need to start picking up some points, and preferably a win would be nice. But I'm here to discuss it. Please do, before we get started, smash a like on the video. Goes a long way, really helps me out. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV. That also goes a long way. Hit notification bell. If you want to become a member of the channel, I'm going to do a giveaway for the members at the end of the year. Some mystery boxes and all that. So if you want to get involved in that, become a member of the channel and you have a chance of winning a mystery box with signed memorabilia. Right, we are here. Last week was bad for a lot of reasons. 2 games in 5 days, no points. We're now playing a Newcastle side who are in form and have just demolished Spurs at St James's Park in the Carabao Cup. Now, obviously, they are a good side, but we are crap at the minute, and something's got to give with West Ham. West Ham have either got to go fight or flight mode. Nah, there is no other way of going around this. We can't defend, so we might as well just go all out attack and see how we get on. Obviously, we're conceding goal after goal after goal, and that has got to stop urgently. Like, we're on minus 13 goal difference at the minute, and that is bad, especially for this time of the season. But I'm going to start off with Newcastle. I watched them Wednesday night. Their centre forward up front, the German Voldemar, looks an absolute beast. Like, he's a menace. He's good in the air. He's just good everywhere, the geezer. And obviously their midfield three of Tonali, Bruno and Joe Linton are just powerful units. I watched Newcastle. That was their second string side, and they ripped through Tottenham with ease, if I'm being honest. Jacob Ramsey in there, Harvey Barnes in there, 2 players that have been linked to West Ham in the past. But I think they're going to be changed. I think they're going to be even stronger when they come to us on Sunday. And they are a very, very good outfit. The issue is with them is that they haven't really kicked into gear in the Prem this year, which is my only hope with West Ham. They haven't really kicked into gear. I think they're on like 8 points currently right now. And they've let games go. I remember against Liverpool, they was fought back from a losing position to then give it away. But they're a good side. They are a good side. Eddie Howe is an excellent manager for what he's done at that club, and he's really built that club up over the last few years. That is the difference between a good ownership and a bad ownership. They had Ashley in charge. We got Sullivan in charge. And when they had Ashley in charge, they would have been nowhere near where they are. Do you know what I'm saying? They take out the poison at the top, bring in someone who actually generally cares and wants to make Newcastle succeed. And that's exactly what happens. They make them succeed, move on, and now they're in Champions League and they're signing 70, 80 million pound players. But it's going to be a tough task against them. It really is. And I've got to be real. Now, let's come to us. No more Andy Irvine. If Andy Irvine is in the starting lineup this Sunday, I'm done with Nuno. I'm Nuno out. I'm just going to make that abundantly clear right now. 1 game you can sort of accept. 2 games you think, what are you doing? 3 games you're taking the piss. It's as simple as that, taking the piss out of us if you're putting Andy Irvine in this starting lineup. Obviously, we've got no Skulls. Skulls went off the other week with a shoulder problem. No Krug. Obviously, Matthias Fernandes scored the goal, like the consolation goal. So West Ham really need to go fully strong. I want players in their natural positions. I don't want inverted fullbacks. I want fullbacks in their natural positions. The centre-half pairing is going to be key here, because one thing with Newcastle, they're very good at set pieces, and they've got some lumps like Dan Burn, Shah, to name them 2 lads who are going to be flying in there with headers. And we've got 2 defenders who can't header a ball. So I think a change needs to be done at centre-half, whether that's Magassa at centre-half, Igor at centre-half, even Thomas Souček at centre-half, right? Someone who can actually header a ball, right? And have someone who's like a beast in the air, and then have someone like Kilman who's good on the ground. Like, mix it up a little bit. You're going to have to try and do something, because we can't keep conceding goals from crosses. It's getting ridiculous now. So that's a problem in there. Midfield's massive. completely massive. I don't know what three he's going to go with. Part of me wants to see Freddie Potts in this game. The other part of me wants to see Magassa in this game. I wouldn't mind Potts, Magassa, and Fernandez as a free man. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to put Magassa in defence, you've got to put him in midfield. One thing West Ham have got to do is they've got to stick to a plan and go and stay with it. I've seen so many different teams with Nuno in such a short space of time. When he first arrived, everyone was in their natural positions, and in the last two games, it's been jumbled up. So that's a bit of a problem for me, and he needs to get this lineup right. Now, I'm going to go into the lineup. Obviously, you've got Ariola in goal, speaks for itself. Wing backs, I want to see Diouf and Wan-Bissaka, right? I want to see a centre half in there that is strong. I don't care who it is. If it's Igor in to Debo out, I'm cool with that. But someone has to be in there to have a bit of aggression at the back. Like, we're like a bunch of pussies at the back. And especially in the air, we are scared of the ball coming in. And obviously Newcastle will be whipping balls in for their centre halves and even their centre forward. So I need to see a change at centre half. Whoever that is, I'm down for, as long as they can header a ball. The midfield three against Newcastle's midfield three is going to be interesting to see. Their midfield three is probably one of the best midfield threes in the Premier League, in Tonali and obviously Bruno and obviously Joe Linton. Our midfield three has got to be spot on here. Do you know what I mean? Does he go to a back five? I hope not, because I think he's allowing Newcastle to come on to us. And if they score first, it's game over, as we all know. So I'd go with a three-man midfield. I want to see Fernandez back in the side. That's the first thing. I want to see Fernandez back in. I want to see Magassa. I really do. Like, I thought he was okay. He's got a bit of energy about him. He can carry the ball. He can pass the ball. And I really am not unsure what to do with Freddie Potts. Part of me is saying let him play. The other part of me is saying hold back, right? Because we might need Lucas Paqueta in here. Do you go with Fernandez, Magassa, and Paqueta, or do you go with Fernandez, Paqueta, and Potts? Do you know what I mean? And leave out Magassa. It's an interesting one, and that's the headache that Nuno's got. Obviously, Thomas Souček and Irving, it just ain't the move. Like, it simply ain't the move. Even though I'd like to see Thomas Souček in and around this side because he's a goal threat and he can header a ball out from dangerous positions. Nevertheless, I want to see a team that looks like it's balanced, and we're somehow got to be balanced in this game. The front three sort of picks itself. Somerville, Bowen, Callum Wilson. Yeah. I don't want to see a false nine now. I really don't. I think Callum has to play. He will want to play against his former club, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's right up for this game. So you're playing. I don't know what Nuno's going to be pulling up his sleeve, though. I really don't. And that's the thing that worries me with him. He's a bit erratic at the minute, and we need a bit of stability. You've been here now 4 games. You know what this team is all about. You know what your backroom right staff is all about and everything else. Come on, you've got to get the team right. You simply got to get that team right. So I'm going to come to predictions. And what's my prediction for this game? Something is just saying to me, draw. I think West Ham might grind a draw out of this game. Can I see West Ham beating Newcastle United? No. The answer to that is no. Can I see West Ham getting a draw out of this game? Yeah, I can. I'm going to say 1-1. I think we score first, they equalise, and it filters out into a 1-1 draw. I've got no faith in West Ham beating this side. This side are a very good outfit. They've got a spine of the side that's very, very good. 2 centre halves who can header a ball, strong, robust centre halves, decent goalkeeper. Midfield is probably one of the best midfields in the Premier League. And then they've got a centre forward up front who knows where the goal is. If we get a point out of this game, it's a good point. It's a good point, and it ain't a negative. Do you know what I mean? The issue I've got with this game is if we go a goal down, then what? That's the problem. Because West Ham just don't win from a losing position. We haven't done it for a long time, and we don't know how to win a game of football at the minute. So, listen, I would accept a 0-0 draw here. Just to, no goals conceded, and just get a point on the board. West Ham need to get something out of this game. There's no more excuses now. Do you know what I'm saying? If we want to stand the lead, we've got to start picking up points, and we've got to start with Newcastle, right? And listen, Leeds have played Newcastle and drew there at Ellen Road. West Ham need to start trying to grind a result out, and this is the result for me that we need to grind out. And then hopefully we can build on this, go into the Burnley game next week, and hopefully come out of the international break with 4 points. Do you know what I'm saying? We need 4 points out of next two. That's a given. If we don't get these points, I am looking at relegation squarely in the face and saying, Championship, here we come. Like, there is no more time. And we can't get any more adrift than we already are. We're already 4 points adrift, and we need to sort that out ASAP. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with team lineups. Give me your lineups on what you think it is going to be. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to Eat on His Own TV and all that game. And I will see you again in the next one. West Ham United, I have one promise from you. Please, don't let us down. Take care.